Something I've always wanted to see or read about in a story is the way a magic user experiences the world. And I don't mean in the way of how the world exists with them in it, right? You can go into writing a story and balance it completely around, all right, we have people that utilize these powers. This is how society treats them. This is how they interact with other people. And that's all well and good, but there's also the lived experience of the person and how it affects them. You can see I've got glasses on, right? The way my life works when I take them off is everything is super blurry unless I get right up close and personal to it. And if I put my glasses on, I can see a lot farther away. People who have physical handicaps and are incapable of walking, or they're missing an arm or an eye, or have poor hearing. I also have poor hearing in my left ear. Those all kind of inform how we interact with everything in the world. And I don't think there's enough representation of that for magic users, and that was something that has always intrigued me. When I sat down to start writing the Light Blessed saga, my main character, Trinea, utilizes the power of light, and it's something that is kind of forced upon her to begin with by interactions with the source of the light. You can get into that in the book when you start reading it, but the way she experiences the world is that she starts seeing these halos around people and is able to kind of judge whether they're good or bad or what their moods are by how she sees those auras and halos around them, and compare that to how they talk to her, and she can kind of see, when somebody's lying or telling the truth, or upset at the situation that they're in or towards her, and kind of just experience seeing that from her perspective. And then she also uses light, and I talk about how that affects her body and everything like that. And my shaman kind of does the same thing. He sees I call them specks or particles or motes of light, different colors that represent all of the various elements that exist. I kind of focus more, like most people tend to do, with fire, air, and water and earth. But it's not just limited to that, and I try to explore that through the course of the story. And I think that the way he interacts with them as he starts talking to them in his head, they are able to communicate with him on a more visceral level, and the longer he does it, the more they can communicate, but they also kind of clam up on him, and he starts learning that there needs to be some sort of balance. And that's kind of the thrust of the whole story that I'm working on right now with Desert of Storms. That's the sequel to Night of the Illumination. My brain's really a bad day at work today, so my brain's not really good at thinking, and I decided I wasn't going to write tonight. So no real accountability for myself. I'm skipping that for today. That's all good. I'll go into my weekend after tomorrow and hit it hard again. If I'm lucky, I'll get some work done tomorrow. Who knows? But that's something I wanted to do, was explore that with my stories and put that out there. Yeah, not really anything else I wanted to say, so just call it quits there.